You see, one thing that I have noticed is that when people go from religion to spirituality and then back to religion, and then they want to shit all over spirituality and act like it's new age, it's an occult, I've been delivered, it was so demonic. Baby, the reality is you are still rooted in fear. You have no idea what is outside of fear because it's completely taken you away from everything that you have known your entire life, because people are afraid to completely lose themselves. Come on, spirit. They're afraid to completely lose themselves and be reborn, have that death and rebirth. You know, like how they say in religion, when you get baptized, it's like a rebirth or whatever. But a true rebirth is when you go through an ego death, when the version of yourself completely dies away and you become a different person. You have to start from scratch. You have to start from scratch at whatever age you are at. Okay? For example, I was 21 years old when I first went through my spiritual awakening. Okay, I'm 26 now. So the past 5 years that I have been going and I have been growing spiritually, I have had a complete transformation of myself. I have transformed, multiple times. The old self is gone. She's gone. She's dead. She's never coming back. But the new version of me is here, has been reborn, has been transformed. Yes, I had to face all of my shadows. As spiritual people, we have to face all of our shadows, all of our wounds, the inner demons. We have to face it all so we can see that the version of ourselves that we were before was causing so much pain, was causing the trauma, was attracting the narcissist to us, was attracting the predators, the pedophiles, whomever, attracting to you, because there was something within yourself that you had to heal. Things within myself that I had to heal so that I no longer attracted that back into my life. You see, spirituality is where you have to completely die and be reborn, and people are afraid of doing that. They're afraid of letting go of who they were to be a new version of who God has created them to be. But the thing is, don't shit all over spirituality just because it did not work for you. But the problem is, a lot of people, they think, oh, when I'm spiritual, that means that I have to start giving services. I have to start doing tarots. I have to start doing all of this other kind of stuff. Let me tell you, before people that have really been through a spiritual awakening, and that's when they got into spirituality, eventually when they started doing the whole tarot stuff, that was later down the line when they had already went through their awakening. But y'all like to skip the process. Y'all think, oh, I'm getting into spirituality, so let me go ahead and dive into the crystals and the sage and the tarot and the oracle. Let me go ahead and just give my messages. But you haven't connected with yourself within. You haven't connected with thyself. You don't know thyself. So you're lost. You're wandering around aimlessly. You have to first find yourself within spirituality. Find who you are at a soul level. Find out who you are at a soul level before you can go ahead and start implementing that outwardly. And if you work backwards, that's why you gonna go backwards, baby. Don't shit over spirituality because it didn't work for you. You did it wrong.